Okay, let's make ceviche. Ceviche, it seems to be the darling of all the menus out there these days, and it doesn't bother me because I think it's absolutely delicious. And it's just another example how we're embracing raw fish, or in this case, it's slightly cooked. It's cooked by the acid that you put into it, but it never goes anywhere near the heat. So, I am using today some porei, another underrated fish, sort of medium flake, piece of red at the top of the fillet. Quite a few fish have that, and it's nothing to worry about. It's perfectly good. You know, moki has a little bit of that. The porei has it, as you can see, and even trevally has a little bit up by the top of the head. It's up to you what size you want. Because if you're going to marinate it for quite a while, you want a bigger piece. Because what the lemon juice does, it actually cooks the fish, and you'll see what I mean. And how I like to eat a ceviche is sort of, I like to marinate it for about 20 minutes. And so it's still really raw in the center, but it's just started to cook on the outside. Now we're going to add a few ingredients. What I like to do first is add the citrus. I've got 1/4 cup of lime juice. I'm going to add that. And I've got 1/4 cup of lemon juice. The fish will start to turn white, which basically means it's starting to cook. The acid's working. So I put that in there. I got rid of those. I'm going to add some tomato. That's going to add a little bit of freshness. I'm going to add a little bit of red onion, which onion makes everything better, and that's going to add a little bit of crunch in there as well. We want some heat in here. I've got a nice fiery green fresh chili. I'm going to chop that with the seeds. Then I'm going to add another heat source as well as this fresh chili. I'm going to add some sweet pepper juice, which are a pickled red chili, quite mild, from South Africa, that you can get now, called pepper juice, and I use them all the time. So I'm going to put that in. These are the pepper juice here, these little guys. And they're kind of sort of sweet and hot. You can get extra hot or you can get sweet and hot. And I like the sweet and hot ones. So that's going in. What else am I going to put in there? Avocados just add richness and texture. So what have we got in here? The beautiful fresh porei. We've got the 2 acids, the lemon juice and the lime juice. Then we've got red onion, we've got fresh green chili, we've got the pepperdew peppers, and we've got the avocado. See how we're just layering it? We're bringing lovely little layers of flavour or texture to the ceviche. Now we're going to have to add a herb, and the herb of choice with this, of course, is coriander. This is kind of down the Mexican route, because we're going to add a slug of tequila right at the end. Rough chop. I like to keep it relatively chunky. To season it, of course, with salt and pepper. Some tequila. I don't know, about 3 tablespoons. I mean, that's optional, but it gives it a little bit of a kick that I love. And then, of course, olive oil, just to finish. Just to dress it. Clean, cleansing sort of dish. Spicy, but cool at the same time. Some flour tortillas that have been deep fried. A couple of limes on the side. Maybe a bit of lemon. So that's it, the ceviche, super simple. You know, my advice to you is all the fish that you get from Freshcatch is delicious and can be used for ceviche, but don't waste your more expensive cuts. Look at the interesting cuts like porei, like wariho, like moki, like kawai. They're going to make absolutely delicious ceviche. That's the way to go.